Is this what you want? For me to cross the line and become a killer like Clark? So I'm supposed to believe you would really break his neck? Why not? I can end all of this right here with one little snap. Are you willing to kill me to save him? Without a second thought, and he throws a batarang at Bruce, but he catches it right before it hits his neck. Bro was really ready to off his pops. I was bluffing, but you weren't. Nope. The Flash then pulls up on the scene. Stop, that's enough fighting for today. Not unless the old man gives up. What do you say, Pops? Do you give up? Hell no. How about now? Wonder Woman and Hal Jordan pull up to the scene. Don't make this shit get ugly, Bruce. Hal Jordan chimes in, give it up, you don't stand a chance. We can jump you. As long as I'm breathing, I got a chance. You died protecting the man that killed Alfred? What's wrong with you? While they're talking, Victor Zsasz gets up. Let me kill him. Damian instantly kicks him with a flying kick. Then Batman kicks Damian. Back off. Then Wonder Woman cracks Batman in the jaw. Ugly it is, making him fly into the trash can. Hal Jordan then flies towards him with the construct, but Batman grabs the dumpster and slams it on top of his head. Wonder Woman then dashes towards him, and they clash. Flash tells Damian, aren't you gonna join this bloodbath? You got a problem with the regime? Actually, I do. Whose side are you on? Admit it. Your regime had Alfred killed to draw me out. You're wrong. We would never. Open your eyes. After every heinous thing Clark has done, you're still blinded by love. Deep down, part of you must be relieved that Lois is out the picture because now you can have them all to yourself. How dare you question my integrity? And she hits him with a mean uppercut. Then Hal Jordan hits him with a back shot. Batman is done. It's over. You will stand on trial for your crimes against the regime. Hal, take him back to Alcatraz until Clark is ready to deal with him. But as he gets ready to grab Bruce, the Flash takes him and gets the hell up out of there. Why'd you save me, Barry? Because Alfred deserves to have a proper funeral, and it wouldn't be right without you. Clark won't forgive you for this. Too bad for him. Be careful. But before the Flash leaves, Bruce tells him, wait, you're the only one with the power to stop this. You can use the Speed Force to go back in time, stop the Joker, save Lois and Metropolis. Are you asking me to go back and change history? I am. Why now? Because of Alfred? Not just Alfred. Too many people are dead. And Clark, he's not Clark anymore. But we have no idea what change in history would do to this timeline. It can't be worse than the shit we got right now. Please, Barry, you have the ace in the hole. At least consider it. Alright, I'll think about it. And Bruce, stop being so reckless, cause next time I won't be there to bail you out. And he dashes up out of there. Later, we see Bruce in his bunker with a suit on, looking sad as shit. Alfred's finna get put to rest. It's a sad day. Barbara walks in. Are you ready to go? Kate and Selena are finna meet us there. But she just sees him looking down at a paper. Is that? How long have you had it? I had it for a minute, but I didn't want to spoil our tradition. You didn't tell anyone. Did he know? Absolutely. Alfred knew everything. Bro had Alfred's birth certificate this whole time. Damn! R.I.P. to the GOAT. In the Hall of Justice, Cyborg and Wonder Woman are walking, but then they hear some yelling. Why'd you let Bruce go? Why? Superman is choking the shit out the Flash. What are you doing? The Flash like, get your hands off me. You betrayed me. We had him, but you let him escape. Wonder Woman like, put him down. Bitch, what makes you think you could tell me what to do? Don't take that tone with me, Clark. Easy, everyone. But the Flash is not tolerating this level of disrespect, and he starts vibrating at maximum speed. Let me go! I saved Bruce because he was grieving the loss of a family member, something you guys should understand. Alfred devoted his life to serving the greater good. I chose to respect and honor the man's legacy. And for the record, we didn't have him. You was flat on your back. That shit got Superman mad as shit. And he flies towards the Flash, but the Flash weaves that shit. Is that how you treat your friends? Enough, this has gone too far. Way too far. It's just another day in the life of Emperor Superman. We seen what you done to enemies. He flies in, hitting the Flash right on the chin, making him fly back and crash into the wall. What's wrong with you? If Barry didn't move, you would've took his head off. I'd be one more victim on your list. The Flash dips up out of there. Don't come looking for me. He goes to Central City pulling up on Iris, but she's not feeling him right now and she pushes him away. So after that, he goes to a bar. He goes to get a drink and he looks at the dude that just handed it to him. He's like, yo, you look kind of familiar. Is your name Leonard? My name is Larry. Damn, you just look like somebody I used to know. I get that a lot. They start talking about the regime till the Flash hears something, and he runs up out of there to see what's going on. He runs straight into the building with smoke coming out of it. And inside we see Iris face to face with Killer Shark and Girder, and they're trying to arrest her. They work under Superman right now. But the Flash not finna let them arrest his girl, so he like, hey, back off for a minute, let me talk to her. Iris, what's going on? You think I'm gonna talk to you? Arresting or eating, no more talk. She's part of an insurgent group. They're committing treason. She's going down. The Flash tells him neither of you move until I talk to Superman. Shut your face! And Killer Shark dashes at the Flash. But of course, he weaves it. And the battle begins as he blows back hella Superman soldiers. Then hits Girder with a punch barrage to the face, knocking him out. But when he gets a little bit distracted telling the group to run, Killer Shark punches him in the back. Then he goes in to take a juicy bite out of Iris. No! So the Flash grabs a broom and throws it at Killer Shark. And it goes right through him, killing him. That's one sorry ass death. You killed him! I didn't mean to, I was just trying to stop him. I swear, I promise, Iris. No, you're just like the regime, no better than Superman. She then walks up to Girder. I surrender, just arrest me. The Flash like, what? I'm not gonna let them hurt you. So he grabs Iris and runs to the top of the building. What's going on, bae? Do you remember that you promised me that you would stop Superman if you went down the wrong path? It's not that simple. Yes it is. All it takes is willingness to accept the consequences. You think I'm afraid of the consequences? I was there 5 years ago in Australia. I had an undercover assignment for Central City Citizen, and I saw you do nothing when Superman crippled that young man standing up to those bullies. Galactor? I know y'all remember that shit in the early parts. Boom! They crushed his spine. All because he was defending the right to protest in his country. He was the biggest fan of the Flash, and the Flash stood back there doing nothing. And she lets him know that 3 years ago, that young man killed himself. The Barry I knew would have sacrificed his life to save one person. You're just not the man I thought you were. After that convo, he took Iris back to Girder and arrested her with him, and went back to Superman. I honestly don't know what to do with you. Your actions were clearly those of a traitor. So he tells the Flash, are you committed to the cause? Then we get a flashback of the Flash and Batman talking. And he tells Batman maybe this is how the world is supposed to be. Sorry, but I can't go back in time and change things. So he tells Superman, I'm committed. Good, now get your ass up out my sight. Back in the bunker, we see Bruce down bad with a little stubble growing back in. My boy is stressed. Barbara says, let's keep this between us, but do you have any plans in the vault? Are we cooked? He tells her it's not over. Good. Batman calls up Lex and he tells him I need to send a secure transmission to somebody. Alright, what's the message? We see Hal Jordan pull up on Sinestro. How did Victor's ass get out? I need to know if it was you that set that maniac free. Because if it wasn't, then that means it could only have been one other person. It's a shame you'll never know for sure. I'm not gonna ask you again. Was it you or him? Do you really want to do this? Does it seem smart to risk compromising the construct that's keeping every prisoner locked up? Hal Jordan starts to fly away. I'll find out myself. Your master won't like that. So he punches Sinestro in the face for that shit talking. Hal Jordan trying to get to the bottom of who caught that hit on Alfred. While that was going on, Superman pulled up on Black Adam. We seen him get old in year 1, but apparently he didn't die because Shazam convinced Superman to take him back to Kahndaq. Superman pulls up on him to confirm that his loyalty is for the regime. But Black Adam's not trying to be a part of this, and he punches Superman out the building when he touches him. So they start squabbling. Punches getting thrown back and forth left and right. Superman grabs him trying to crack his back, but then he headbutts him. But before this fight goes too far, the rest of the regime pull up. Black Adam tells them to go back to where they came from and leave him and Kahndaq alone. But then Superman lets him know that this only goes one way. If Kahndaq is not an ally, then it's a threat. Black Adam's like, alright, we loyal to the regime, we allies. We then see Hawkman recording a message to Bruce. Bruce, it's been a while since we last spoke. I thought perhaps you lost faith in my ability to help the insurgency. But after learning what happened to Alfred, I understand your silence. Sorry for your loss. The mission you gave me is finally progressing. And after a whole lot of effort, I have located the objective. And I'm on my way to retrieve it. And nothing will stop me from getting it. Hawkman is bloody as shit, and we see that he's been doing mad work behind the scenes. But y'all gonna have to see what he's been cooking on the next episode of Injustice. I'm gonna see y'all boys and girls next time.